Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? What's going on, Chris? Oh, just in time. Pumpkin pie and chill. Goddamn right, Tat man. Goddamn right. That's my new pickup line, man. That's my new. Yo, JJ boy. Didn't I do a video for you though? Because here's the thing, man. With Patreon pledges, I do one video for them, per $20. So if I'm not mistaken, didn't I do a video for you in the past? Appreciate that, Gio. Phone lines are open if anyone wants to call in. Yo, Zimzilla, man. I don't even know if I'm doing that shit tonight. That was some random ass shit. I wanted to like say some midtown knowledge and take calls and help people with problems. And then that shit happened, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do some Jerry Springer shit tonight. No, JJ boy, it's just like a one-time thing. Like I don't do like people who pledge $20, I don't do a video every single month. It's kind of just like a one-time thing. Um what's going on, Doctor? Oh, we got a first call. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey there, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I'm not good at this.
Oh, it's Karama. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, I've been recently listening to your show because, well, honestly, I'm not too good with understanding how I guess deal with women these days.
Yeah,
Well, women make it very hard to want to be with them.
absolutely.
I've had a friend of mine tell me you can't even say hi anymore to them.
Oh shit. Well, that's crazy. What
Yeah.
what's on your mind though?
I had you. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, do you have anything you needed help with, or what's up?
Actually, I was gonna ask for your opinion on this thing called the straw feminist.
Strong feminist.
Straw feminist.
The straw feminist? What is that?
It's I was looking at a YouTube video for things we used to see back in cartoons when we were kids and now understand more as adults.
All right.
And there's this one video called "The Straw Feminist," and it had to do with the Powerpuff Girls
Yes.
TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So apparently, with straw feminist, this is used in other TV shows also. So yeah, just a heads up on that.
Okay. All right.
What it is they will take a character that is a feminist that will basically act crazy, like man haters and stuff like that, feminazis, I guess you could say.
Okay.
And this one of the chicks who runs the show was saying how a lot of these shows are used as basically get a point across that like all feminists are basically crazy man haters and stuff like that. And Powerpuff Girls being one of these was there's one episode where literally it's like one of the villains is a woman who basically is a feminist who makes the Powerpuff Girls hate boys, basically.
Wow.
Unfair.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Looking back at this, I really like this episode because I like to look back at a thing that proves a point that it can be unfair on both sides for both men and women. But this woman basically put it out saying that they just use these types of characters to like put negative perspective on feminism, which honestly, from what I've seen most of the times, I really haven't seen a lot of positive effects of it these days. I mean, I'm all for like women want to get treated fairly and stuff. I wouldn't want to be harassed or anything like that. But it's now these days where it's like it's getting out of control because now people are getting blamed for shit that didn't even happen.
That's true. That's very true.
And I was just wondering, what's your whole opinion on that? Like, feminism and being used on TV, if they're right, wrong, and shit like that.
Well, from my experience, I see way more propaganda promoting feminism and promoting how stupid and useless men are. So to see a little reverse feminist cartoon from time to time is actually kind of hilarious to me, as rare as it is. But I feel like the damage is done so much more in the other direction that it's really we look way worse than women do. So I'm not saying I want to see more propaganda making women look bad. I just think we shouldn't have anything that makes anyone look fucking in a way that they don't deserve to be viewed as, you know. If someone's actually fucking up, like if there's a war going on, yeah, I understand like CNN reporting it, but there shouldn't be any like sitcoms or cartoons, you know, portraying people in a way that's not really what they are and then creating false images of people. No, I think it's fucked up no matter who it happens to. So but as far as it happening, I feel like it happens way more to us than it does to women, you know?
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's like so you'll get a crazy feminist character every now and again. It's really not too far fetched these days. Like you can find plenty of, you know, videos of
that's true,
like crazy feminists saying bullshit.
Yeah.
But it's also but it's also, you know, it's like, you know, it's like I fear honestly these days eventually it's gonna happen with more men these days. Rather, like it's really rare when you see a character on TV, a male at that, who basically, you know, men going their own way.
Right.
I rarely see that nowadays. And it, as a friend of mine told me, it's almost impossible to be a man with, you know, masculinity, if I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
There's even a lot of like guy like movie stars out there, like Terry Crews, if you've heard of him.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Like, yeah, he says a lot of stuff like that, like you know, oh, men egos and stuff like that's the problem for a lot of wars and stuff, shit like that. And it's just, you know,
yeah, he's like, powerless. Like, he's a puppet.
Yes.
You know,
it's just like, why does it seem like it's just so hard to be a guy these days?
Well, he's trying to protect his career. You know, he's the big, strong black guy, but Hollywood wants to let him and let us know that he's still their bitch. So they make him, you know, do all this pussified stuff so that he can keep getting roles in movies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want men to be too masculine. So they'll have the big fucking ripped black guy saying shit like he's a total bitch to let men know, no. It doesn't matter how big you are, how intimidating you are, you still better cater to our agenda, you know?
Right.
And that's just that.
What'd you say? I was gonna say, if you could create like I guess like a character in its own way to like talk about these issues or like just address them, because honestly, you don't really see much like for men going their own way. You really mostly just see it on YouTube now.
Yeah.
Like how would you want to portray that? Like if we can get more of that like on the news or TV shows, movies, you know, basically, you know, just showing that, you know, not all these guys out here are bad. Some of us just want to have, you know, easy lives. Like we're not all bad guys.
Like if I was to create my own TV show, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, any kind of thing, or just a character for a TV show.
You know what I would do, man? You know what TV show I would create? I wouldn't create a show about a MGTOW guy going his own way, because you got to remember, MGTOW is just a response to a fucked up society, right? It's a coping state. It's really not like, let's cut the shit. It's not really what we wanted to do. It's what we were forced to do, right? Because the society got so toxic. Ideally, we wished we could have happy families. We wished we could have happy girlfriends and kids and shit and nice jobs. And, you know, so here's the show I would create. I would create a show about a man and a woman that are married and they're so happy, and the laws are on the man's side so that he doesn't get divorce raped, and he loves his wife and he takes care of his kids, and they get into wacky adventures together, and the wife and the husband and the kids all help each other take down the enemies. And, you know, it's like a nice, funny animated sitcom or some shit. But the point is, they have such an amazing life together, the wife and husband and the kids, and everything is so amazing to where people like wish they had that. You know, it's kind of like like back when Bill Cosby had his show, you know, the Huxtables and shit. People like admired that family structure. I would make it look so appealing. And of course, like I said, the laws would be on the man's side in this show, right? So he doesn't get fucking like divorce rape. And I'd make that shit look so good that people would want to change society and change the laws and get everyone back together. You know, that's how I would do it.
Yeah, which I totally agree with you because I feel that's what's needed these days. Because it's like if you look at how TV's made this day, and age, it's like there's just so much no more like family value or anything. No. Like either people are doing their own thing or women are like know like they're I guess you could say masculine now, or it's just like so many things that really don't matter anymore. Have just been pushed out. It's like today I was at a bar. I was at a bar with some friends.
Yep.
And it's like this one girl was dancing, and she's got like these like tight short clothes. You ever seen like that kind of stuff? Like,
all the time, man. Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. And anyway, these group of guys start dancing around her. Like nothing too like sexual, but just dancing around her because everyone's having a good time.
Yeah.
She starts getting pissed. Like she's kind of making a scene. And she starts like pushing these guys and saying like shit like, hey, why the hell are you all getting around me? Back up, give me some space.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine who's also a girl, she laughed and she says to us, she says, they probably wouldn't be around her like that if she didn't dress like a total slut.
Exactly. She secretly wants the attention, but and that she just loves the drama. She loves the attention, and she's pretending like she doesn't want it just to get even more attention. But I'm going to try and take some other calls. I appreciate the call, man.
All right, thank you for taking the time, man.
No problem.
Keep up what you're doing.
Will do.
Going on these days.
Will do. Appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
All right. Yo, Limbo, what are you talking about, man? I made the live streams on the Patreon public for anyone who's a $30 Patreon. So what are you talking about? Which one? Try going in there now and let me know if you can see it. You should be able to. That doesn't make sense. Can you see any of them or can you see none of them? What's going on, wife beater? What's going on, Michael? God damn, I have it on private, but it's not taken down. Hold on, before I take that call. That doesn't sound right, Limbo. I have the videos on private on my YouTube, but I have the links to them on the Patreon. So that doesn't fucking make sense. So not a single live stream will play for you, man? But try all of them. Not a single one works. Doesn't fucking make sense. Because they work for me, man. I can play them on my channel. I mean, on my Patreon, I can play them. Doesn't fucking make sense. Well, yo, Limbo, click another one, man. Maybe. Oh, God damn it. Let me see. I'll try pumpkin pie. Hold on. Let me try pumpkin pie. It's working for me, man. I just did it. Try some other ones, man. God damn it. Son of a fucking bitch. All right, here we go. Big fat fucking pain in the ass, Limbo. Limbo is like my fucking ass hemorrhoid that I can't get rid of. Fucking god damn it. All right, let's see. How the fuck am I gonna do this? This is a fucking problem. What does unlisted mean if I change it to unlisted? What the fuck is unlisted? Should I change it to unlisted, guys? No, Limbo, I'm gonna make it work, man, but if I change the video to unlisted, does that make it so he can see it on Patreon? Son of a fucking bitch. God damn it. I have him on private so that people can only see him on Patreon. But Limbo's telling me he can't fucking see the shit. So how the fuck does that work then? Motherfucker. YouTube app. It doesn't do that for me on Patreon. Yo, Limbo, when I press play on YouTube on Patreon, it just plays the YouTube video on Patreon. Try it from a laptop. Are you doing it from a phone or a computer? Maybe you can only do it from a computer. Because it's working for me from the laptop on Patreon. So, I don't know. Try it from a laptop, man. No, fuck the app, bro. Try it from your browser. I think that's what. Well, god damn it, Limbo. Get a fucking laptop and then try it from there, all right? That's all I can say for now. I don't know what to I don't know any other way to do it, man. If you really want, I'll just send you the links. Fuck it. If I send you the links, you can yeah, here's what I'll do, Limbo. Here's what I'll do. After the show, just I don't know, fucking god damn it, Limbo. All right, here's what you do, Limbo. I'll send me a message on Patreon, and then I'll send you all the links to the fucking videos on Patreon in the messages. And then if you have the YouTube link, you can watch them all, even if they're private. All right? Yeah, there we go. We figured it out. Fucking Limbo, always fucking raising my blood pressure. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, here we go. Back to the stream. Anyway, I'm taking live calls if anyone wants to call in and shit. Yeah, Anonymous, I like the idea of your show. Why not try to steer society to the balanced state? Yeah, exactly. Anonymous, I feel like MGTOW shouldn't be the end goal forever. If we can get shit back on track, but give men the power, that could be very good, Caller, you're on the air.
What's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
What's going on, boss?
Hey, I appreciate your show. I just wanted to call and let you know I appreciate it, but I have a couple things I wanted to discuss.
Absolutely.
First thing is, dude, you're really, really wise for your age, man.
Appreciate that.
And appreciate all the wisdom that you've been sharing with us. One thing that I've noticed is that, man, when I was I'm 25 now. When I was in high school, I was with a lot of chicks, and I consider myself lucky because I learned a lot of lessons early on. But one thing that I noticed is that when you have sex with a girl, when you're like in your teens and stuff, she's using it to really experiment with her body.
Mm-hmm.
She hit puberty. She's like, oh, I've matured. I want to experiment with my body.
Yeah.
So those are her intentions.
Yeah.
Later on, when you get a bit older, what I've realized is that she knows the power that her body has, and she no longer wants to experiment. She wants to take advantage and use it as a fucking bargaining tool. And that's what I've realized. It's like
interesting.
Anytime, like, I noticed when I was younger, when girls would sleep with you, it felt genuine. It felt like, they really wanted to bond with you. It was real genuine. But now, at this age, I'm like, fuck, dude, what do you want? You want something more. No girl just sleeps with you for free.
You want to know you want my answer to that question? Or you want my answer to that statement? So here's how it goes, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're absolutely right. They're honing it, but here's the thing. Once they hit their 20s, it's kind of like a two-part thing, right? So yeah, they're experimenting, but when they're in their teens, it's more genuine because they can still bond with you. So yeah, they want to experiment, but at the same time, when you have sex with a girl in her teens, who's fairly inexperienced, the sex is real. She's not jaded yet. She hasn't lost her ability to pair bond with you and truly fall for you.
Right.
So once she hits her 20s, she's already been with 10, 20, 30 guys. So now she's jaded in the sense where she doesn't know how to bond with you anymore. And she's like, all right, well, since I can't bond with a man, there's nothing left to do but manipulate them. So now she's just honing in on her manipulation skills, using men for money, using men for dates, free dinners, shit like that, pay my rent. So, because you gotta understand, why would a woman that has the capacity to love a man become a gold digger, right? It's only women who are empty and fucked up and scorned that start using men for money and free shit. So right around the time a girl hits her early 20s, she's already lost the ability to pair bond, and that's when she goes into, well, at least I can get some stuff out of them. So the women in their teens, it's not this calculated thing where they're experimenting with their body and then they know they're honing it, and by the time they get in their 20s, they're gonna be the master gold digger. It's kind of like an accidental thing. They experiment in their teens not knowing it's gonna fuck them up psychologically, and then by the time they get to their early 20s, they're fucked up, and they're just like, well, at least I can just use this to get money now.
Right.
And that's why women in their 20s, that's why women in their 20s are so much harder to fuck than women in their teens, because at this point they're these jaded, empty fucking gold diggers.
Yeah, and I mean, they're really, really aware that, guys just want to fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I got one more question.
Sure.
So I really don't want to see women suffer. Like, it really sucks. I don't enjoy seeing other people suffer, but I'm straight up curious. What do you think's going to happen when these chicks, they hit their 30s and, they get to the age of 35 and they realize that they don't have that power anymore. And, it's kind of funny to think about, because some of them deserve that power to be stripped away
There's
from them.
Two things that happen.
I know it's coming.
There's two things that happen. They'll either get pumped and dumped by the guys in their early 20s, late teens and early 20s, and mid 20s and late 20s actually, or they'll have the guys that want to commit to them, right? But the only guys that want to commit to them, the only guys that want to commit to a 35 or 40-year-old woman or whatever are like 35 to 40-year-old beta males, right? Because the 35 to 40-year-old alpha males, they're either traveling the world, getting money, fucking tons of 21-year-olds, or they're married to a nice, submissive woman that they met in their early 20s or some shit, and they're committed to their wife, or they're in a fucked up marriage. But the point is, a woman that much older, all she's going to have is older beta males going for her, or young 20 somethings that just want to practice on her as a sex object. That's about it.
Yeah, I've always just been curious about that, because I see it coming, because I know that MGTOW is growing, and I like to think that,
man,
I can't say this for sure, I can't speak for other males, but I like to think that it's growing in popularity, and that young men are catching on to the fact that Western American women, bitches ain't shit over here.
Yeah. And here's the thing, bro. MGTOW doesn't even have to catch on, because if you think about it, most guys in 2018 are following MGTOW principles, whether they know it or not. Most guys aren't. Most guys, like, dude, guys could never hear about MGTOW for the rest of their lives, and most guys are MGTOWs. This is just the name for it, So most guys are pumping and dumping, right? Most guys are not getting married. Most guys don't even have money anymore to spend on women, because the fucking recession is so bad and there isn't even that many jobs. Most men don't even have much money to spend on women. So it's going that way regardless. Even if MGTOW died tomorrow and they shut down every YouTube channel, this is the direction it's going. And because you got to understand, the last couple generations of men and women have been raised with no values anyways. So the guys are going to be fuckboys by default. You think any Generation Z guys or the generation after Generation Z are going to have any idea how to marry women and have values and raise a solid nuclear family? Fuck no.
No way.
Exactly. Yeah. So no one I know my age can even do that. So you're going to have a lot more single moms, because here's the thing. Women are still going to want kids, right? They're going to want to fulfill that biological, they're going to want to fulfill that biological need to have kids. Even though the men don't know how to marry them and help them raise the family because they're fucking retarded and they're on opioids. So women are going to settle for being single moms. You're going to see a fucking single mom apocalypse in like the next 10 to 15 years. That's my prediction, at least.
Yeah, I don't mean to take up too much airtime, but yeah, I totally agree with that. There's this girl that I work with, and I used to sleep around with her like 3 years ago, and then we started working in the same building. And I told her, I'm here to make a paycheck. That's it. No complications. We can be friends. That's it. But there was still this attraction there, and there still is over and over. But she's thrown up so many fucking red flags for me, man. Like she just won't shut her mouth, and I can see that she views men as just this walking sperm bank and a wallet. And one thing she said to me the other day, she's like, "Oh, Hunter, you're going to be such a good father someday," and all this. And she's like, "Do you want kids?" And I tried to dodge that subject, and then I turned it around on her and I asked her, "Do you want to get married?" She dodged the question and said, "I want kids." And so she completely fucking dodged, "Do you want to get married to another man?" And just her answer straight up was, "I want kids." And I was like,
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit, you are so twisted. That's really what you want. And
and
man, that's just how it goes.
And why, and when she's saying like, "I just want kids," these women, like we just talked about, who just want something out of a man and they don't want to love a man, that's because she spent her teen years experimenting, right? And bonding to guys, and then it didn't work out because they were fucking 18-year-old fuck boys, right? And so now she's scorned and jaded, and now she just wants to use a man for a kid.
Right.
That's how that happens. Women, because I remember, dude, when I was like 17, 18, and I was dating girls that were 17, 18, they fucking loved me, man. Like they couldn't be without me for 10 minutes, bro, because they still had the capacity to love. But after, I'd say, the third or fourth guy, they lose that shit forever. And girls I fucked with in their early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, 30s, they're like heartless zombies, man. After the sets, they're like, "Yeah, okay, I gotta go to work tomorrow, see you next year." I'm like, shit. Like they're more nonchalant than I am. I'm like, dude, goddamn, like they are fucking heartless. So because they wasted that ability in their late teens when they were experimenting,
Oh yeah, man. They give up their best years for all of the shitty guys that they're attracted to, but ultimately there's not the guys that they want to settle down with.
Yeah.
Shit, what else was I gonna say? I was gonna say one more thing. I'll give you a call another time, man. But I appreciate your call. I appreciate your show and what you do and everything, man. And I'll continue to tune in and support you, dude.
Definitely.
So
definitely,
we all should be thankful for a lot of the dudes that call you are like. I remember the 15-year-old guy called last week. That guy's in for. He's got a good head start. He's probably not going to get burned like a lot of us did.
I didn't learn about this shit till 20, so he still has a hell of a fucking advantage.
Oh yeah.
I wish I learned this shit before high school, but yeah, appreciate the call, man.
Yeah, dude. You take care, and I'll give you another call sometime else.
Anytime, man. Thanks.
All right.
All right. Sorry, I missed like fucking 10 calls. All right, let's go. By the way, guys, anyone who wants access to my uncut live streams, become a $30 Patreon, and you can watch my uncut recorded live streams because I take them off YouTube when I'm done with them. Caller, you're on the air.
Oh, hey.
What's up, man?
Be on the line.
Yes, sir.
I'm 21, and I've gone from like purple pill to like straight up, all the way red pill, and probably 3 or 4 months, and it's just been a really crazy journey. Almost screwed my life up a lot.
I bet.
Getting it. One girl, she pulled thousands of dollars out of my wallet and manipulated me in so many ways.
Holy shit.
It was crazy.
That's crazy, man. I would have hunted a bitch down over that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, and now I have a friend who is with this chick, and certain that she gave him chlamydia.
God damn.
And like, I want this guy out of my life now. I'm like, I've been trying to tell him, all his screw-ups. He doesn't want to listen. He's so blue-pilled and just blind and doesn't want to understand or he doesn't want to come to understand, why he's so sad and screws up so much.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. You know, the kinds of stupidity that are out there. I guess I don't even know how to put it. It just like right now my mind is blown. You know, I'm still kind of recovering from basically being hungover.
Yeah.
I even came to this conclusion. You know, after I was, you know, fucking almost blackout drunk.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I really love your content, and I really think you should keep it up.
Definitely.
I'm definitely going to become a Patreon.
I appreciate that, man. Definitely.
And I just wanted to throw these words out on the air for everybody. You know, like,
absolutely.
This is some serious shit. It's not something to joke about.
No, it's definitely not, man. It's sad when you try to warn people and they don't heed your advice, and then they fuck their lives up and come back to you later, and it's like, it's too late for me to help you now, man. You know?
For sure. And, you know, honestly, I don't even know if there is helping some people, especially men. You know, sometimes, I mean, you probably just got to let them, you know,
let them get burned, man. Yeah, they got big egos, a lot of these guys, man.
Yeah.
That's
he
what
already
it is.
got burned. He's got chlamydia now.
Oh, yeah. He got burned literally.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, fuck,
I'll take, you know, losing thousands of dollars over that.
Yeah, I mean, luckily chlamydia is curable. It's not like fucking AIDS, but that's still a shitty thing to go through, you know?
Sure is.
Absolutely. Well, hey, I appreciate the call, man.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, definitely. I would really appreciate if everybody tried to keep these calls short, because I'm loving the variety here.
Yeah, I'm going to try to enforce a little like 5 or 10 minute rule, because sometimes it gets a little out of hand. Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Appreciate the call, man.
Bye.
Call from.
Caller, you're on the air.
Oh, shit, I actually got through.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, what's up, man? I just wanted to say I like the content, man. I listen to you all the time while I'm at work, man.
Definitely.
And, yeah, man. I just want to tell you, man, next time you should do a video, it should definitely do a video about male exposability in MGTOW, man. I think that's probably something really, really good about the show to the other guys. Something they can just go in and learn from, man. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Put that in as a good idea, man, and let you go, man.
All right, appreciate the call, man.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, make sure when you guys call in that you have a clear connection, all right? Don't fucking call in from like on top of a helicopter or some shit, you know, 30,000 feet above ground. You know, make sure you're ready for the fucking call, you know?
Steve.
Caller, you're on the air. What's up? Hello? Yeah, another thing, guys. If you fucking call up, don't be like a mute, you know? Just be ready to say some shit. Don't fucking swallow your tongue either, man. So don't be fucking 30,000 feet above the ground skydiving, and don't fucking bite your tongue, you know? I'm not gonna bite you. Take your time. You know, don't be nervous. You know, no one cares. Don't be nervous. You know, you guys kill the flow sometimes, man. Caller, you're on the air.
Yeah, yes, Kurama, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how's it going, brother?
What's up, boss?
Well, first of all, I wanna thank you. I listened to the video about the clubs.
Yes.
That you did. I'm going to the clubs, and it was our conversation, which I am really glad that you
Oh, nice. That's right. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, you remember?
Yeah, I remember. What's up, man? What's up?
Also, Kurama, I have a story to tell you right now.
Nice.
So check this out, right? So I just finished fucking a girl in the parking lot, like 30 minutes ago.
Oh shit.
From Tinder, brother, and you know, we talked about it several times, man. You know what? I want to thank you too, because it works. Like, you know, I matched with her like maybe 10 hours ago.
Yeah.
And I was straight to the point.
Yes.
Straight to the point, right? Man, 3 lines, you know, exchanging the phone numbers. You know, texted her. We exchanged like pics and stuff like that. And then she's like, oh, you know, she was horny because she was drinking at her friend's house. And she's like, if I'm available today. And I wasn't really like fucking, you know, going for it today, but I'm like, fuck it, you know, I might as well just do it.
Yeah.
Right? And it happened, man. And like you said, man, it's like, you know, you don't need anything. You don't need to fucking spend money. I spent $0.
Exactly.
Literally.
You just asked her. You're just like, hey, I'm looking for some sets, or hey, I'm looking for something casual. She's like, okay.
That's exactly. Like,
yep.
the chick is like, I'm
Wait a minute, bro. You didn't do your RSD meditation fucking kale smoothie pitch up drink. Hold on. You didn't center your chakras as a man before you went and talked to her. You just asked for the sex? Really? You didn't do the real social dynamics fucking handstand backflips, cartwheel before you fucking approached her, bro?
Well, this is the thing, Karama, and you know what? And I needed somebody like, let's say, you to actually, tell me that, so I can embed that in my reality.
Yes.
Because now, I see things a little bit differently.
Now it's true.
I needed that one.
Yeah.
It is true.
Yeah.
And I knew you were right as well. I just, I needed somebody to tell me, listen, this is how it works. This is happening. It will happen.
Yeah.
And it did happen. And it's I'm not shocked, but I'm like, I'm a little surprised because, I wasn't expecting that
to be that easy.
But it's reality. Exactly.
Yes.
And then, now I, whatever you said, hey, I get these girls off of Tinder and they come to my house, I believe you.
Yeah.
Because it's that easy.
It's that fucking easy, bro. That's the biggest fucking tragedy is that these RSD guys make you think it's so fucking hard. All you gotta do is ask for the shit, bro. Guys were getting laid before RSD was ever a thing. It's like, oh, you gotta fucking have your fucking kale smoothie, and then you gotta fucking approach her, but you have to be confident, but not too confident. You have to maintain eye contact. Fuck all that shit. Just walk up to her. Hey, I'm just looking for something casual. How about you? Yeah, okay, cool. Come to my place. Okay. You don't have to fucking, oh man, hold your frame for 30 seconds and then insert joke, insert punchline. No, fuck all that shit, bro.
But the thing is this, because people have to realize too, like, you're gonna get rejected like a motherfucker.
Yeah, yes.
I mean,
yes.
Because I'm on like four different apps, and I messaged or matched with, like I said, a lot of girls, and you're gonna get rejected like crazy. But you know what? The ones that are down, for you to meet up with them and have sex, then they will.
Yes.
And you just have to, go through, you can't really be like, oh, this girl rejected me, No, but you can't give a fuck, like, because, at the end of the day,
yeah,
like, at the end of the day,
it's a numbers game, bro.
Anyway.
Bro, it's a numbers game. All right. If you approach 30 girls, only 2 or 3 of them are actually horny in that moment and want to fuck. The other 27 might want attention. They might be fighting with their boyfriend. They might be doing they're not always there for the right reasons, right? So absolutely. And it doesn't matter how good looking you are, bro. It's a numbers game. If you're a hot guy, you're still going to get rejected most of the time, bro. Bro, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, man. Have you heard of this Instagram model named Jay Alvarez? This like white surfer boy from California. He's like got 5 million subscribers on Instagram. He's like very popular.
You know what? No, because I actually deleted my Instagram.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, bro. Pretend you do know who he is. He's pretty popular, right? His name's Jay Alvarez. One time as an experiment, I made a fake Tinder profile with his pictures, right? So I made a fake Tinder profile, and he's like a sexy motherfucker. He's a straight up 10, okay? And I got a bunch of matches. Yeah. I got a bunch of matches using his pictures, but guess what? If I messaged 30 girls, 28 or 29 of them still rejected me, even with his pictures, bro. So
no shit.
So I got more matches, but I still got just as many rejections as I would have got using my pictures. So the point is, it's still a numbers game. No matter how good looking you are, you got to message a shitload of them with that same, hey, I'm just looking for something casual. And the ones who really want to fuck are going to go for it. The ones who are there to waste times are not. And that's just that, bro.
Well, you know what? And the thing is, yeah, it actually shadows my reality because, we've been always taught, girls would never do that. I mean, fuck, a guy.
She'll never. You can't ask for sex. What's wrong with you? You take her to dinner. I take my wife to dinner. Nah, bro. Fuck all that shit, bro.
And exactly, Kurama, and that's what really, like, I knew this stuff was happening, but it wasn't happening to me that often, like back in the day. But now I'm like, you know what? It's 2018. I get good info. And
you're starting
right.
to see. You're starting to see that the only thing that was in your way was yourself. All those years, the only thing getting in your way was you thinking you had to do all the shit you didn't have to do.
Yeah, this is golden advice, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
that's like exactly. It's
just
all.
ask for
Of course, it was all me.
Bro, life is too short. Bro, life is too short to just not ask for what you want. You know what I'm saying? For example, I would like you guys to become $30 Patreons on my Patreon account, and you'll have unlimited access to all of my recorded live streams. So for the 72 people watching, pledge $30 on Patreon. Why? Because I'm asking you to. It's that fucking simple.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give you the $30. That's no
Definitely.
problem.
Definitely.
Because I appreciate it. I mean, dude, like, your advice, really helped me. And I've been listening to a lot of different people. I listen to, Ellen Roger Curry. I listen to Patrice O'Neill.
Yes.
But, there's always that one person that will, because, not everybody can get to everybody, like, you need somebody that you actually understand. So, and this is what really helped me. And like I said, it's from now on, it's gonna be easy. I think. I mean, I have that mentality now that, you know what, you don't need this shit. You don't need
Fuck that RSD shit, bro. Fuck that RSD shit, bro. Just ask for what you want and give me your money on Patreon. Everybody listening, $30 on Patreon. As much money as you can give me. Give me all your money. Why? Because I'm fucking asking for it. That's why. Anyways, bro, I appreciate the call. I'm gonna try to get some other callers. All right.
Karama, thank you very much, brother.
All right, anytime, man. Oh, it ain't easy being me. Give me all your money. All of it. All right, I'm taking calls, and sorry for all the people whose calls I missed, though. Appreciate that. Oh, Cody, what's up, man? Appreciate that donation. Appreciate that donation, Cody. Got a call coming in. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, man, how's it going?
What's going on, man?
Oh, man, I was just thinking this MGTOW thing.
Uh-huh.
It's a response. It's a response to like a serious social change over the past like 30, 40, 50 years.
Absolutely.
I mean, I was thinking like, I don't know, like 40 years ago, you got some, alpha guy. He marries an alpha girl at age 18.
Yes.
And a mediocre dude, and then that hot girl, or that hot guy, mainly, is taken out of the pool. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then the little less attractive guys, they get married off at age 18, 19, 20.
Right.
And that guy is taken out of the pool. So there's like a girl for every guy. The ugly dudes marry the ugly girls. Mediocre dudes marry the mediocre girls.
Mm-hmm.
But now we got rid of all that, and now instead of that situation, you got all these girls out there fucking the top 20%.
Right.
And the average dudes, or even if you're slightly above average, you could have an average girl. She can still fuck those dudes.
Yeah.
She can still fuck a dude in the top 20%.
True.
So it's like even a guy in the 60th, 70th percentile, it's like we got no value. We're just nothing, because these girls, even if they're fucking average girls, they can just fuck top 20%.
Well, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, bro. Actually, in this modern society, no guy has value. The dude who's a 10 out of 10 or the dude who's a 5 out of 10. Just let me tell you something, man. You think she's going to be loyal to the guy who's a 10 out of 10 just because he's a 10 out of 10?
No.
You think she's going to not fuck another guy on the side just because he's a 10 out of 10?
I agree.
So really, bro. Exactly. Really, none of us have any power. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm like a 7, maybe 7.5 on a good day. And I've gotten in a fight. Like, let's say I'm dating a girl. We get in a little fight. She goes and fucks a 6 behind my back.
Oh, yeah.
So what power do I have being a 7.5? If I was a 9, would it have been any different? Would that have been like, oh no, I can't cheat on him. He's a 9. Would that? No, we have no power, bro. Bro, let me tell you something, man. Fucking celebrity men. Brad Pitt cannot keep a woman, bro. Brad fucking Pitt cannot keep Angelina Jolie. there's no hope for any of us, man. All of us, all we can do is pump and dump. That's it. There's no loyalty, man.
Yeah.
You think here's the thing, bro. Let me tell you something, man. When a woman wants to be loyal to you, I mean truly loyal, it's because she's a loving woman who was raised right and she loves you for who you are. She wants to be loyal because that's who she is. Okay? Your status, your money, your cars, your looks, that's not what makes a woman loyal. That's what makes a woman either want to fuck you or use you as a provider. But a woman who wants to be loyal because that's the kind of person she is. So no amount of looks, money, fucking chiseled jawline is going to make a woman who's not loyal. A hoe cannot be turned into a housewife. And this day and age, 99.5% of American women are hoes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
None of us are winning out here, bro, as far as loyalty.
Yeah, I get you too. And I mean, I know a lot of guys that, got with these girls when they were, 30, 35. And it's like, they just treat these guys like they're nothing.
Yes,
Even if the guy is more attractive than them, it's like, and it's just like, it's just sad. I mean, because it's like, what's left for you? It's like, if I'm 38, and it's like, these girls I date, I mean, they're barely even attractive, and they think they're, I mean, they think it's just, it's crazy out there.
For the most part, men and women, you have to be raised to be loyal. So you could be a 9 out of 10. You're dating a girl who's a 5, and she's not loyal because she wasn't raised that way. It doesn't matter that you're so much more valuable than her. She's not loyal, so she's still going to explore her options. So you're still fucked.
Yeah, so, I mean, MGTOW is a response, but to me, it's like, it's not the ideal. I mean, I guess there's no choice, really, but to me, it's not something to really celebrate. It's sort of like...
No, it's a coping state, man. Yeah, it's a response. I'm not going to lie.
State.
Yeah. And here's the thing, man.
We're just like in this default state waiting for things to get better.
Absolutely. And that's why the dude who called in earlier, I told him, look, if I was to make a MGTOW TV show, it would talk about how it would be about like a loving, happy family where the man has the power and he treats his wife and kids good and they solve problems and go on adventures together. And it's like the happiest family, because MGTOW shouldn't be the end. If there ever was a way to get us back on track and give men the power and recreate the nuclear family and there's real love and loyalty, that is much better than being MGTOW, is it not?
Of course.
Yeah, so this is a necessary response, but of course, it would always be better if we could have what we wanted, so.
Yeah.
But, we're doing what we can right now, we're getting by.
Yeah. So, what do you see in the future? You see any hope here?
Oh, I see it burning. I see it burning to the fucking ground. I see a single mom apocalypse in the next 10 to 20 years. I see men pumping and dumping like never before. I see fucking the economy crashing, and I see men moving overseas to find wives.
I've considered that. Have you ever been around a community that's like nothing but single moms?
Yeah. This country isn't like fucking nothing but single moms, bro.
Yeah, so I taught at this high school that was like every kid had a single mom.
Oh yeah, I had a single mom.
It was complete fucking chaos. I mean, it was, you can just go there and just view like the future of the rest of America.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just complete chaos. Kids raising themselves. I mean, you ever seen like 1,000, 2,000 kids just all throwing trash on the floor at the same time and jumping around like monkeys?
Oh yeah, dude, I went to public school. I know how it's a fucking zoo in there. It's a fucking animal house, man. It's like fucking prison for kids, bro. I've been there.
I mean, the place even looked like a prison.
I've been there.
Were security guards everywhere and cops everywhere. Yeah.
I used to.
That is the result. That's the result. That's the result.
Yeah, I used to bring my pocket knife to school in like middle school because I was afraid of some kids like beating me up. So I was gonna shank them. Like it was just like jail, bro. Swear to God.
Yeah. Yeah, and I really have a feeling that's gonna be like all of America in the coming future. It's gonna look just like those environments.
Yes.
I hope not, but it's definitely moving that way. Because I mean, it's not just poor people that are just having kids. It's everybody's got a single mom now.
Fuck yeah, man.
So
absolutely.
Oh well, what
and
can
single
you do?
moms raise the best kids, by the way. The most disciplined, honest.
You doing it all, girl.
Hard
You doing it all.
shit.
You a single mom.
You don't need no man. Shit. You don't need no man. I'm the mommy and the daddy. Oh, fuck me. Jesus Christ.
I just love how everybody praises them.
Oh yeah, they're fucking God's gift to the earth, bro. God's fucking gift, man. You know?
Just make the entire society fucking collapse and get praised for it.
Jesus Christ. But I'm gonna try to take some other calls. I appreciate the call, man.
All right, thank you.
Man.
Have a good one.
Appreciate it. Oh fuck! Don't hang. God damn it! I hate it when I'm like taking a dude's call and then he hangs up right as I'm about to answer. He just leaves me with my dick in my hand. You know, it's a fucking tragedy. Yeah. Jesus Christ. All right. Caller, you're on the air.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, what's up, bro?
Hey,
I was just calling you to say, hey, you know, see how you're doing. What's up?
Oh, wait, there's an echo. It's like coming in weird on my TV.
Oh.
Anyway.
So what'd you do today?
Yeah, I don't really. Oh, what?
I'm just fucking with you, man. What's on your mind?
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say, you know, ever since I kind of like went MGTOW.
Yep.
You know, it seems like harder and harder for me to find like male friends.
Yes.
It seems like, you know, like every guy I meet is just like completely, you know, blue pill or like they're just kind of dumb. You know what I mean? It's like maybe they see like how women act, but they're still kind of dumb, and it's like they don't care. It's like, you know, they don't care that they're being like taken advantage of or whatever. You know, I see that with like a lot of my friends. And it's like, I don't know, you know, it's just been kind of hard for me to deal with, you know?
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I was just kind of thinking like, I wish there was some way, I don't know if maybe we could try to get something like this going, but some sort of like online meetup or something for like MGTOW guys in certain areas.
Yeah, like a fight club where we like meet together and just beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like, or just, you know, kind of do cool stuff, like just play video games and play guitar. You know what I mean? Just kind of, you know what I mean? Just kind of like hang out and not feel like you're with, you know, somebody who's gonna talk about everything you did to their girlfriend or their wife,
or cut you up into little pieces and do a satanic ritual with your body. You know, I thought about that. Honestly, it's tough because we're spread out all over the country. And you know, it's like if I did a seminar, let's pretend like I did an RSD seminar at like the airport Hilton, but it was like for MGTOW. Like, what the fuck would we talk about? Well, really, what the fuck would we talk about that we can't talk about on here?
Yeah. I mean, you know, to me, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, okay, we all know that we're MGTOW.
Yeah, that's like, about it.
That's already,
it's like,
you know what I mean? It's like, you know, like, let's kind of like get over that and like, let's just actually kind of just hang out and like do cool stuff. It's like, okay, you know, cause like for me, you know, I'm into like art and music and things like that.
Yeah.
I would love to, you know, just kind of be able to go somewhere online and say like, okay, where are other like MGTOW artists or musicians in my area who I can like, you know, just kind of hang out and chill with, you know, kind of come up with ideas, maybe even, you know, jam on instruments or whatever, you know, just kind of make music.
Right.
You know, just stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, it's like, okay, like we all know now like what female nature is like. We all know, you know, like that's sort of all. Like I feel like at this point we're kind of like beating a dead horse, you know. Right. But it's like, okay, so what do we do from here? You know what I mean? It's like now that we're all kind of like, we've taken the red pill, and like, for me, I'm done. I'm done with like relationships. I'm done with women, pretty much in general. It's like, honestly, at this point, like, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm an attractive guy. Like, I mean, women want to date me, and it's like, at this point, I don't even care. It's like, it just seems like such a joke to me.
Yeah.
Like, everything just seems like such a freaking joke. I'm just like, touch on me and stuff, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, at this point, I'm like, I already know what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? It's
You're
like,
looking for substance. Yeah. You're looking for substance in a creature that has no fucking depth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been there.
Yeah. And so, like I said, at this point, it's like, I'm not even, and even with other men, you know what I mean? It's like, I talk to other men, and most men, even if they see it, like, even if they see how women act, even if, like, you can even tell them, like, sort of red pill philosophy, and they will agree with you, like, 100%, but it's like, they won't want to swallow the pill. They just won't want to accept it. You know what I mean? They'll still come up with some stupid, like, colloquialism, like, oh, well, you got to do what the boss says, talking about their wife or whatever, and it's just like, God, it's like, are you all a bunch of freaking puppets,
Right.
And, and so at this point, I feel like I'm kind of alone with everybody. It's like, I go to work and I feel like, even though I'm talking to everybody there, I'm alone. You know what I mean? It's like, I hang out with, like, or I talk to, like, old friends, or, people I know, who I've known for a long time, and it's just not the same anymore. You know what I mean? I've seen, like, what their wives have done to them. I've seen, like, kind of just, and like, I'll try to tell them, I'll be like, hey, dude, she's manipulating. Right? Yeah. Like that thing that she said right there. Can you not see the manipulation? Are you really going to just sit there and take that? You're really just going to, like, go along with it?
I love my wife.
What's that?
I was just saying, I love my wife in my blue pill man voice. But yeah, absolutely. It's too painful for them to see it at that point, because they've invested so many years into that marriage. For them to dare, for you to dare challenge their reality, it would be like admitting their entire life was a lie. That's too painful for them to. That's too painful for them to face, bro. It's just it's much easier. But, I mean,
and that's the thing, man. I really feel like the red pill. It really kind of shows, like, who has the balls. You know what I mean? Because I mean, when I started, like, learning about the red pill, whenever I started, I mean, I was just, like, absorbed instantly. I mean, I was just like, I was just like, man, I could not get enough. I was like, man, this is exactly what I've been kind of thinking my whole life. Like, this is exactly, like, the things that have been going on already in my head. But that, I kind of thought, well, everybody disagrees with me. Am I wrong? Like, am I crazy or something? Like, I'm seeing this now, and I can, like, almost articulate it. You know what I mean? And yet, it's like, I'm the only one in my whole, like, social group, even, in my whole, like, everywhere I've worked, I've been the only one who can see that. And, so whenever I started learning about the red pill, I was just like, man, okay, so finally there's actually other people who see what I see.
Yes, absolutely.
But, the problem is, like you said, we're so sort of, like, few and far between, that it's like, how do we kind of, like, meet up with, because I feel like, man, if we could, like, group together, I mean, we could do some freaking awesome things. You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like, honestly, like, we're sort of, like, mentally, emotionally, everything, we're sort of like the elite of the world, in a way. In a way, it's sort of like, who else is, like, able to stand, that level of, like, just, like, pure concrete reality, you know what I mean? And not just sort of, like, completely collapse inside.
Only a very small group of men that are actually fucking strong.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. But, and so now at this point, and it's like, I hear you, right? Like, I've only actually been listening to your channel for a couple of days now. I don't actually go on YouTube, like, all the time, but I've had some time the last couple of days. You know, I've been listening to your stuff, and dude, you're like freaking awesome, man. I was like, I was like, gosh, you know, it's like, why don't I run into people like you, like Sandman, like Turn Flaming Monkey? You know, why don't I run into you people?
Because there's like 3 of us.
Like in real life.
Yeah. There's like 3 of us in the world. That's why.
Yeah.
But shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. That was just sort of an idea, you know. I was thinking, like, man, it'd be so cool if, like, there was a, you know, just sort of some sort of social network for MGTOW, where it's like, we could just kind of all, you know, share ideas, and even, you know, maybe come up with solutions. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so this is why everything sucks, right? Like, everything kind of sucks right now because of, you know, female nature. Nobody's doing anything about it, and everybody's just kind of like giving women all the power. You know what I mean? So, you know, what could we do? You know what I mean? It's like, maybe we could, like, you know, maybe we could make a community. Like, maybe we could start making, like, MGTOW communities. You know what I mean? Where it's like,
interesting. You know, here's the thing. It would have to be like a private brotherhood, because the problem is, if I let all of my subscribers meet me, at least one of them is gonna fucking dox me, you know? At least one of them's gonna get butthurt and be like, Karama, you fucking never did my video request, you fucker, I'm gonna dox you, you know, some shit like that. So it would have to be a secret brotherhood where I handpicked like 4 or 5 subscribers that I fucking trusted. And and like I agreed to give them my information, and we would like meet up and do shit. But if I gave every one of them access to me, at least one of them's gonna fucking dox me. So it's kind of tricky, you know. I'd really have to plan that shit out.
Yeah. I mean, like, obviously, you know, it's just an idea. It would take a lot of like refining and sort of like. But I feel like, you know, MGTOW, like true MGTOW, you know, we have the minds to do that. You know what I mean? We have like the minds to come up with like solid plans. I mean, because, I mean, you know, you look at MGTOW philosophy, it goes into like every nook and cranny of every sort of possible thing that could go wrong. You know, you know, every sort of outcome. It's like we're able to think that way. You know what I mean? It's almost like the sort of chess. I don't know if you want to call it like chess players of psychology. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I feel like, you know, if anyone could come up with a solid plan for like, you know, a real community or like a real like course of action, you know, it's us. It's people like with minds like us. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I don't know.
That's the truth.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, stuff I've been thinking about lately.
I've had those same thoughts. Believe me, man. Like, how do I get people together? Like, the loneliness is real, bro. Don't think because I'm a creator that I don't get that loneliness too. When I'm in the real world, I'm just as lonely as you are. You know?
Yeah. I mean, and like I said, it's not a loneliness of like, oh, there's no people around to talk to. I feel like, honestly, there's so many people that talk to me who I feel like, you know, after a while, it feels like I'm talking to a robot or a computer or something.
Oh, yeah.
Who just is like spewing out all these like pre-programmed like responses. And I'm almost like, are any of you real?
No.
like are any of you people like, do you actually, are there like thoughts going on in your head, or like, is it just sort of like, you know, one of those robot programs on the computer where you can like type something in and it just.
Hey, Bill, did you see the football game last night? You know? Oh yeah, Tim, I saw the game. It was great. You know? Oh yeah, I was watching it with my wife. My wife and I were watching the game last night. I made chips and salsa with my wife. Like, it's just the most generic fucking conversation, bro. You know?
Yeah, man, I know. And also, you know, the way that most people, like, one thing I noticed about some of the videos that I listened to of yours was that, and something I've noticed about a lot of MGTOW is that we tend to really care about our health.
Yes.
You know, like for me, I'm a vegetarian.
I'm a vegan.
And, you know, I noticed that. And so I was like, you know, that to me is like one thing that also is really impressive, because I feel like, you know, I go out into like my job, you know, and everybody's freaking like, like just getting drunk all the time. They're like they treat their bodies like just trash, you know?
Yeah.
And they look like that. And then they wonder, you know, it's like, oh man, I'm just so freaking tired all the time. I don't know why I'm so sick all the time.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
oh, maybe because you just ate fucking 45 ribs and 10 beers.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It's like they just don't think, man. It's like they don't think about anything. It's like, you know, just simple like cause and effect reality. You know what I mean? Just like you do this happens.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't click with most people anymore. I don't know. So
that's the truth, man.
Yeah. It's just kind of, like I said, it's just getting to the point now where I just kind of feel like, like almost like the Truman Show or something. I love my
wife. Every kiss begins with K.
Yeah. Well, like, remember that scene in the Truman Show where he starts to suspect that, like, he's in the show, and he starts to ask, like, his wife. I forget what he asked her, and then all of a sudden she like sort of does this impromptu like advertisement for some product.
No, I didn't. It's a Jim Carrey movie, right?
Yeah.
To see that
one. Like that's almost what I feel like anymore. I almost feel like I'm in the freaking Truman Show.
Yeah.
It's like I literally don't even care what I say to people anymore. You know, people ask me how I'm doing. Oh, terrible. you wanna talk about it?
Shit.
You want me to like tell you? You want me to tell you all about my emotional issues I'm having today?
Jesus.
Let's sit down. Let's have a little discussion.
Oh God. Oh God. No, I hear you, lad. I hear you, man. I go through the same shit every day, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it kind of catches people off guard, you know, because it's like when you don't kind of respond in these typical fashions, it's like they don't know what to say to you.
No, you're a fucking Nazi,
like
bro. You're like a fucking Nazi when you say like, "Oh, I'm not married." Oh, you know, I don't know. I don't believe in paying child support. You know, gasp. You know, oh, you know, it's like fucking get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Anyways, though, man, I'm gonna try to take some other callers, but you know, I appreciate the call.
Yeah, man.
Definitely, feel free to call anytime.
Man. To you. I look forward to listening to more of your videos and stuff.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, appreciate the call.
All right, you too, man.
All right.
Take it.
I love my wife. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I didn't take out the trash. Oh. Oh. Phone lines are open, man. Anyone wants to call in? Caller, you're on the air.
Hello.
Yes.
I love my wife. Anyways, so Karama, I'm calling just because I love your content.
Yes.
You know, it gives me practical advice.
Yes.
It reminds me of certain things that I kind of learned growing up. I grew up in the hood.
Yes.
So I was kind of red pilled.
All right.
I was aware of the whole child support, baby trapping bullshit going on. My mom sort of red pilled me about it too, thankfully. You know, so you know, thanks for that.
Absolutely.
And all the MGTOW channels. I wanted to mention I work at a very feminist place. And
don't we all?
Full of like, no, it's deliberately like pro-feminist.
Do you work at fucking Curves? Where do you work?
I'd rather not, you know, talk too much about it.
Can you say what kind of business it is?
It's like it's like empowering girls and women.
So like,
sort of thing.
Like Shapes, like the fucking all-female gym or some shit like that. Like
it's like an all-female space, technically. Yes.
Can you tell me what they do there?
education, extracurricular activities, like opportunities.
So like a college, like the typical college, which is nothing but women.
Not a college, just a program for girls.
Like and Big Sisters, like a Big Sisters program or some shit.
Sort of like a sisterhood thing, like sort of like
the fucking sewing circle.
Not so, okay. Anyways,
is it a book club?
They just give them opportunities. They do a lot of activities. They range from science related to arts and things like that. Very well connected. I actually just came back from a party related to this.
Okay.
Anyways, I honestly, I got hit on a lot at this party because I just was not top. I'm like, fuck this shit. I like every girl at the party. I was like, I saw the expiration date of our potential relationship right on their forehead.
Oh yeah, it's like 2 weeks
after knowing all the shit.
It's like 2 fucking weeks.
Like 2 weeks.
On to the next one.
Even if it would last like more than a year, like I just saw how the shit would just go down.
Exactly,
like,
man.
So it's all this stuff.
Something real quick, man. Before you finish the story, I go out and I see girls now, and I'm like, I'll look at a girl that I like, and I'm like, am I really gonna be the last guy she fucks in her lifetime? And I'm like, nah, probably not. I don't want to try.
Yeah, and it's not only that; it's like all the problems that come with it too.
Well,
like your health and all that. You guys are talking about like how this affect how MGTOW are concerned is all. Well, obviously, if you care about your health, how could you possibly be in a long-term relationship? That doesn't make any sense.
Shit, that's some draining shit.
You can't really possibly do that as a guy.
That shit will make your hair turn gray, man.
Yeah, and but anyways, going back to like my job, I always try my best to throw in red pill stuff in it, like disguised as feminism. I mean, to be honest, you could sort of make a red pill case for like a feminist case for red pilling if you do it in a tactful enough way.
Right.
Like I would say things like, for instance, I mean, these would be like very benign things. They're not even that like controversial. Just like, like why do I have to pay a woman for a date? Like, aren't you independent? Things like that.
Right.
Just very, vanilla, not too controversial red pill stuff. But I would say things like this, like, oh, marriage is patriarchal. Sort of say all these things and phrase it in their language, but at the same time still sort of justifying that's the way I've been able to get around,
Right.
And I feel like that's valuable, some valuable information if anybody wanted to know or something. Like you could still maneuver your way around this. You just have to know how to be PC about it. And, I understand that it takes a lot of like tact and knowing the proper terminology and all that shit, so that you don't sound like a misogynist. And don't think you're fucking So that that's one thing I wanted to share. Okay. It's great advice if anybody's interested. Going back to like me being from the hood. Just growing up
the ghetto.
What's up?
The ghetto.
The ghetto, yeah. I mean, you've mentioned.
Absolutely, bro.
Would you say though that would red pill you more so than the rest of the population?
Not really, because the hood is a gynocentric society, bro. Go to the hood, man. Yeah, you got black dudes gangbanging and shit, but the women run shit. The dudes live off the women. The women get their welfare checks. The fucking hood is one of the most gynocentric socieries in America, bro, where women run shit.
Gynocentric.
Yeah,
right.
So no, it's not really.
I guess I was lucky enough. I was lucky enough to have a mother who was pointing this shit out to me while I was growing up. Ironically, I don't fucking know how. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're in like, I don't know, fucking Boston, where like they have like the Irish mob and shit. I don't see any hoods where men are in control. Unless it's like a mafia neighborhood in like New Jersey where the Italians like drive around in Cadillacs and shit. Otherwise, if it's like a black ghetto, it's mostly gynocentric,
Yeah, but I mean, in rap music, I always hear this, fuck bitches, get money.
Like, for example, bro, let me tell you something, man. How many of these black ghettos do you see dads in?
I mean, not a lot.
Exactly. So how can it not be gynocentric if there's no fucking dads there?
Yeah, but I mean but that's. I guess I meant you. I get to see how bad gynocentrism can get.
Oh, okay.
And just how people how this nihilist attitude develops among guys around me.
That's true.
You know, so I mean, yes, it's kind of like, yes, it's very gynocentric, but at the same time, like, it's very self-evident. That's why this attitude of fuck bitches get money and all that shit it's very
that's true.
I guess, you know, it's just rampant. But yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I wanted to share that. I don't know. As far as I wanted to talk about so I want to talk about like making sure we spread MGTOW, because I think it's a very valuable thing, and it's going to save a lot of lives. It's certainly saved my life. I've done so many stupid things for girls. You know, looking back, I'm 26. I'm 27 now, but
okay.
Just look. But if you want to, I feel like if we want to spread it, we have to be very crafty about it. We have to be, you know, look at it as strategically. I thought of things like maybe writing it on dollar bills. Hey, maybe, you know, people will Google it. What is this MGTOW thing? People will start like Googling it, and
they don't have to, bro. Here's the thing: like, guys don't even have to figure out about MGTOW, because most guys are, especially this day and age, my generation, are living a MGTOW lifestyle, whether they know it or not. Yeah, you have the simps. Yeah, you have the blue pill guys. But most guys, like I said, are pumping and dumping, or not getting laid, or they don't even have enough money to spend on a bitch. So you're going to see it grow whether guys know what MGTOW is or not. You know, I was practicing MGTOW principles years before I knew what this was. This just allowed me to know that there's a name for it, you know? So it's only going to get worse over time anyway. You don't really have to do anything. The wheels are kind of set in motion, you know?
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. So I mean, I would like the wheels to turn faster, but hey, I mean,
don't worry, bro. The world is gonna burn, man. You just have to sit down and watch. You know, I understand you want to see it engulfed in flames really quickly, but you know, a nice slow fire is still a fire. You know.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I mean, one of the things that used to worry me.
You sick bastard.
I would like to be alive when this happens.
You sick fuck.
You know, when like when they finally start addressing this in the news.
Yeah.
Not, and it's not like Tucker Carlson talking about it.
Oh God.
You know, but like everybody, like
I can't stand that fucking guy, bro.
What's up?
I said I can't stand that fucking bro. His face. I just want to like put a fucking like two fists in his face, bro. Like he looks like he looks like one of those fucking what is it? The little fishes from SpongeBob. Those tall, like the ones that are like beep beep. Which fish are those? The salmons or like the sardines?
He looks like a cross between Justin Trudeau and one of those fish.
He looks like one of those fucking beep beep fishes from SpongeBob, bro. Can't stand it. I hate it when he does that face, bro, when someone else is talking and he just sits there with his mouth open and like stares into the camera. Like, what the fuck is that, bro?
Yeah, but I mean, I honestly, I don't like the guy either. I just.
But what is that? Like, who the fuck does that? Like, how does Fox News not tell him, like, Tucker, bro, stop staring into the camera with your mouth open? Like, you look like you're taking a shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, how do they not tell him to stop that shit? Like, is that like his trademark thing, just staring there into the camera, looking like?
Yeah, I mean, it could be kind of annoying, but I mean, I don't like the fact that he's the one. The only one mentioning any men's problems in the news. That's what pisses me off. Why is he the only one? That's absurd.
Yeah, yeah.
Why, you know, that's like fucking like, you know, Alex Jones. Like, Alex Jones was the only.
I have a car. I don't want to dox myself, but I drive a car. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna say about that. You know, I have a car, so just don't dox me. You know, it's like, bro, come on.
You know, okay, yeah. So, I learned a little bit. I learned a lot about this male hormone problem through my textbook. Actually, I took a class where that every single class was about like a red pill concept.
Yes.
I think the teacher was onto something. You know, in my biology class, it was a liberal arts college, by the way, and it pissed off a lot of students
it was a female teacher who just went through a divorce, and she kept saying like the most absurd. Why is Alex Jones the only guy talking about male testosterone drop? The fucking Alex Jones, dude.
Yeah.
Why is he the one? Like, why can't we have a normal person like talk about these things? Like, honestly, yeah, I do think this gynocentric shit is true. Because if only the crazy fucking like kookhead people are talking about real problems, then and like nobody normal can talk. Like, they're really just fucked. They're like, again, I love my wife. They are that people. Like, they're just their brains are I don't even. They're just on that. They're just like mind numbed or something. Like, I don't know, man.
It's true, man.
So anyways, it was it was great talking. I just wanted to bring up all these points. And I hope this wheel turns faster or something. Maybe we'll find equality, quote unquote. Maybe robots will replace I feel like robots will replace like human interaction before any laws happen or whatever. But yeah. But thank you, Kurama. Thank you very much. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Absolutely.
I'll support.
Appreciate the call.
Have a great day, man.
All right. All right, yo, Limbo, I'm gonna send you those fucking live streams. Yo, but fuck. All right. Caller, you're on the air.
And speaking of equality,
yes,
is wife beater.
Hey, how you doing?
I love my wife.
How you doing? Hey,
I love her so much that my hand keeps touching her.
Shit.
All right. So all these All right. So basically, before I was in MGTOW, I was very into the whole atheist, egalitarian, skeptic community. Right. I watch guys like Farmer Skeptic, the atheists, a little Sargon the Akkadish, iTunes. And, every time they would like talk shit about feminism and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, feminism sucks, but they don't really get into the meat of why it's wrong.
Right.
They never, like, they just be like, oh, wow, you're stupid. They don't get like specific like MGTOW. Like MGTOW, they'll tell you like, the ins and outs of like why it's inconsistent and why it doesn't make sense. All the the thing with the egalitarians that pissed me off is like they always think that everything is just fair. I remember when they was talking about yes means yes. And when that law got passed, guess what they did? They kept talking shit about it. And guess what? When it actually got passed, they shut their mouths about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if it never happened.
Exactly.
And then, when I got into MGTOW, I was like, that shit got passed for real? And nobody did anything about it? What?
That's true.
These guys, bro, they do not care.
Right.
They're not your friends, bro. They're just here just to go and, make their little YouTube money. And, they really don't care. Even Sargon of Akkad, I remember when he was debating that one little cut man's right. He's like, I'm not an MRA. And then my question was like, why not? If all the stuff that you talk about always comes to the conclusion that men are being oppressed and men have an affair, why aren't you one? I mean, I'm not saying like, MRA is like the way. I'm just saying like, why aren't you one since, every conclusion that you come to is either MGTOW or MRA.
That's true.
I mean, do you care to go and, listen to like my journey?
I would love to.
How I ended up at MGTOW?
I'd love to.
All right. Well, 15, right?
Yeah.
I was in high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, I was like, I really need to work on my personality. So I was like, why don't I become pickup artist? Like, I used to be like a little beta male. I used to well, I wasn't like a typical beta male. Like I was always like a free thinker. But you know, this is like the first year where I was like expressing it. Like when I was 15, I was like trying to, you know, like go to the church and stuff, you know, look, see if like, because I was always like a very intellectual kid, you know, always had questions, always wanted to go and have very intellectual conversations, and can't find that in church. You know what I mean? Like, those, like the people at my age, bro, when they went to church, bro, they didn't go there because they wanted to go know more about God. They wanted to know more about life. They just went there just because, like, they're just so, it's just that blue pill thinking, like, I'm just here just because other people told me to. I fucking hate that shit.
Right.
And then, I guess when I was like late 16 and stuff, you know what I mean? Went into the whole atheist skeptic community, like, you know, I still hold some values from them, but, you know, fuck them. And then, I guess, you know, when I guess like last year, like around when I turned 20, like one of my older friends, like I was going to like tech school, right? One of my older friends, you know what I mean? Like he was like the oldest student in the class. He was like 35. And he told me, you know, his life story, like this dude went through a bad divorce and this and that, right? One thing bro told me is like, look up MGTOW. There's a lot of wisdom in that. That's where I am.
Sure.
Like, this is free band information, bro. All these pickup artists, they're trying to sell you something. All these freaking skeptics, they're trying to go in, you know, they'll tell you a little bit. They won't tell you too much because too much means that half their audience, i.e. women and cuts, but, you know, unsubscribe.
Yeah, exactly. They got to keep everyone happy, so you never really get the information you need.
Exactly, bro. See, we don't really care because most MGTOW are not the fucking losers, bro. We're the niggas with jobs already, or the niggas who just really don't give a fuck, bro.
Right.
We're not here to go and please people. We're here just to go and, you know, spread the message, bro. Spread the fucking gospel, bro.
Right.
So, you know, not to waste your time, but yeah, that's all.
Yes.
I also had a theory about economics real quick. I had a theory that in the future, since, you know, automation is going to go and pick up, eventually it's going to start taking up some, you know, higher skilled labor jobs.
Right.
That, like right now we have an information-based economy, and all the laborer jobs or the low-skilled work is going away. In the future, the high-skilled work is going to go away. And so, like, the middle class is going to basically, like, perish. Like, the middle class is only going to be, like, people, like, trading stocks and bonds.
Yeah.
Right? Because robots can't do that, because robots can't have property. So you can't have a robot, you know, putting its money in the stock market.
That's true.
That's the only thing that, you know, a robot can't do that a human can.
Interesting.
So your middle class would be like, well, you have like a big lower class of people who really can't figure shit out. This all is assuming that collapse doesn't happen. You know, you have your lower class who just can't figure shit out, you know, probably on welfare or probably dead, depending on laws. Then you'd have your middle class, which consists of just people who literally trade stocks and bonds for about an hour in their day, and the rest of their day they just play fucking PS4.
Right.
It'd be fucking awesome. And then you'll have, you know, your upper class, which is going to consist of, like, you know, the top rich 1%. Oh yeah, you also have like a lot of business owners. That's also in the middle class. But you also have, you know, your doctors, your engineers, and your lawyers, and basically that's about it.
That's true.
I mean, all these jobs like psychologists and stuff, well, yo, we already have the internet, bro. That's free band information. When we going to need a psychologist for like the worst of cases, bro? Like a lot of jobs, like college is going.
This is Lim MGTOW. Talk to you again.
Definitely appreciate the call, man. Yo, guys, for anyone listening, Limbo MGTOW brought it to my attention that the live streams on Patreon are not playing for the guys who become $30 Patreons, because I made the videos private on my YouTube channel so that they can only be visible on Patreon. But I guess it's not working. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete all those live streams on Patreon, and I'm just going to upload them on Patreon as audio files, so that you can just listen to them, but there won't be a picture. But you can listen to the files, which is the live streams, and it'll work. It should work just fine. So sorry about that. I'll do that when I get off this live stream. Should take like 20 minutes, and you guys will be able to still check out all those live streams. But it's just fucking technology, man. Always fucking shit up, man. But yeah, it'll be fixed, man. Sorry for the delay. Goddamn fucking internet. Let's see. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, yo, what up, man?
What's up, man?
Hey, I just wanted to call. I'm not going to take too much time. I just wanted to call real quick because you were just talking about like the $30 Patreons and stuff. What you could do, and I don't know if you know that you can use this. You can just unlist the video, which means it won't be public, but
okay,
and they'll be able to click it that way.
Really?
So when you go to when you go to YouTube videos, you'll see like options. It's like public,
right,
private, and like unlisted.
Yeah,
you just hit like, you just hit unlist, and then only people with a link can watch it. So you could just basically post a link on there, and then people on the $30 Patreon will be able to like click the link.
Even if I've already posted it, if I just change it to unlisted, they'll be able to see it.
Yeah. You don't have to do anything else with this video. Just change it to unlisted, like unprivate it, and just put it as unlisted.
All right. See, that's what I thought private would do, but I guess it's unlisted instead. So I'll do that right now. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. I never knew what unlisted
no problem,
did.
Man.
Definitely, man. Appreciate that a lot. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. I'll let you go. Bye.
All right. Yo, Limbo, I'm going to fix that for you. Let's see. So I guess I don't have to delete anything. I'll just fucking do it. All right, here we go. You ready for this? I'm fixing them for you. Motherfucker. Thanks for the call, man. I got to tune up Limbo. I got to give Limbo a tune up real quick. You know, get up all on that ass and give Limbo a tune up, you know. Yeah, Cody, I thought about that. And if it happens, I'll just fucking, you know, report the fucker who does it. You know, that's just the price you pay. Yeah. But, let's see. All right, I'm going to do all of them right now. Let's see. It should take like 10 seconds. Limbo just wants to watch the pumpkin pie vid. I know Limbo became a Patreon just so he can watch the pumpkin pie live stream. So I know that's all it's about, you know. He only wants to watch that one fucking live stream. He's fucking hilarious. All right. He just wants the pumpkin pie. He doesn't want all the information and shit. He doesn't want to learn anything. He just wants to watch that one live stream where I just said nothing but pumpkin pie. That's all he wants. You know? That's all he fucking wants. Yeah, Cody, I'm gonna upload this one on there too. I'm fixing it right now, making them all unlisted. All right, Limbo, go check now. I just made them unlisted. So go check them and let me know if it's working. I just made every one of them unlisted. Let me know if you can watch them. Now see if that pumpkin pie is working. He just wants to watch the fucking pumpkin pie. Fuck you. God damn it. Limbo, go fucking check, man. Piece of shit. Go fucking do it. That's an order. Go fucking do it. I need to know if this shit's working. Fucking piece of shit. Cock sucking piece of shit. Fucking Limbo. Anyways, guys, the number is up if anyone wants to call in. Fucking making my blood pressure go through the roof, man. I swear to God. Fucking Limbo, man. God damn it. Fucking cock sucking piece of shit. Fucking A, man. God damn it. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, Karama?
What's up, man?
What's up? This Will I called like a week ago, man. We talked, man. It was a pretty good conversation.
Okay, all right.
Talking about the whole loyalty thing with the women.
Yes.
Yeah. So hey, man, I was listening to what you said on one of your shows when you were talking about you're Middle Eastern, correct?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Man, I have no choice, man, but to be raised in Western civilization. I have no choice but to be jealous of y'all Middle Easterns, man, as far as especially how y'all women are, man, and how society is over there compared to over here, man, because we just born into just a fucking shithole.
Yeah.
When it comes to the raising of our women, and it just sucks.
It does.
I mean, it's okay because of my bad. Go ahead, Karama.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm just agreeing with you, man. Yeah.
Now, as far as in probably not growing up in some places, and as we haven't, and I know things are a lot different over there. I'm quite sure because I've never been over there. But I really, sometimes when I talk to my homies, and I be like, man, I really envy how, how they got their women in order, man. Yeah. I so wish we had that shit over here. You know what I'm saying? I so wish it, man. And I've never been around that. You've actually got a chance to witness that. All I've ever seen was pretty much chaos. You know what I'm saying? From my mom and my father, and him coming and going, and you really can't barely take no pointers from men out here because they have fucked up relationships themselves.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And you got to understand, though.
Go ahead.
You got to understand, man. See, I'm Middle Eastern, right? But I grew up here, but I've got family over there. So I know how good my family over there has it. So growing up here, knowing the truth, see, I knew my whole life how backwards this shit was. So it just makes it would make my fucking stomach turn, being in this country, knowing what I'm missing, all because I'm over here. And it's just fucking hell on earth when you know how good it can be and you see everyone around you living fucking mediocre,
I guess what I want to ask is, how do you think is the mentality of the Middle Eastern women over there? Like, do you think they kind of think like the Western women, or do they want to be like the Western women, or what do you think? How they think?
Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing, man. I'll put it this way: any group of women that's given the power, all right, and is left to her own devices, is gonna fuck up her society. All right, women are fuck ups by nature, and when you give them power, straight up, bro, come on, man, straight up. So you give them power, they fuck shit up because they think emotionally, right? So they make emotional fucked up decisions. So yeah, bro, if in the Middle East they made the laws like America, overnight that shit would get fucked up. The reason why the Middle East, the men have the power is because the men have the legal power. A man over there can G-check his wife. All right. Real talk. If she fucks up, he can bitch slap her, in the Middle East. And she's going to stay in fucking line. Okay. And it doesn't always resort to that. It doesn't always come down to that. And it shouldn't have to. But here's the thing. And I'm not going to lie, man. It can get a little extreme over there. The guys can definitely,
I can imagine.
The guys can abuse their power. I'm not going to lie. But here's the thing. An extreme society where men have the power will always be better than an extreme society where women have the power, right?
Oh,
and that's what we're seeing in America. It's the polar opposite of the Middle East. It's an extreme society where women have the power, and it's so much fucking worse than an extreme society where men have the power.
Yes. Yeah, man, because of course, me growing up in the hood, man, I go in these corner stores, and I see these Pakistanians, and what I'm saying, and Arabic men, and their wives will be in there, and you will see guys, you know how niggas is, they be trying to holler at the wife while the man turns back and be like, like hell no,
that's true,
like whatever, sir, you want to purchase and go, and I'd be like, why the fuck we can't have that kind of loyalty in our women?
It's been instilled in them. It's been instilled in them. It's been instilled in them from back when they were overseas. Also, they're racist as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of these Pakistanis, a lot of Arabs too. They're racist as fuck. I grew up in America. So I understood that all races were pretty fucking similar. We're not really that much better than each other. But you got the Arabs from overseas. They have this fucking superiority complex, and they're racist as fuck. So it's that too.
Gotcha. And I can't get, you know what, man, I can't get mad at that to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Because, real talk, my people, I know we've been through a lot, but what I hate, I know a lot of black people will, and everybody got their different opinions, but my opinion is this, whether somebody like it or not, we play too much in the propaganda thing.
Yes.
Like if you know what I'm saying? We know people already see us as ignorant as hell.
Yeah.
So stop being ignorant as hell.
And that's the thing. And
it already don't always play into the you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Don't always play into it. Now sometimes we can get upset real quick. And she can go left real quick, but don't always play into the propaganda.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. That's the thing, bro. If black people just took care of each other, it doesn't matter if white people don't like you or Mexicans don't like you. If y'all just took care of each other and didn't, a lot of black people have this crabs in a bucket mentality where they want to bring each other down. And it's like, look, man, if y'all just copied what white people do, all right, and built your own little society and don't let anyone in, right, and make that shit yours. It doesn't matter if everyone hates you. You'll start to prosper. You'll start to thrive, and then you'll be respected. You'll force people to respect you because you'll be a force to be reckoned with. But there's a lot of sabotaging that goes on within the black community, and they fuck it up for each other.
That's true. The ball kind of got the rolling on the other end where we were. So like I know, if you read our history, they say they were trying to build a Black Wall Street, and they said the white people purposely came and destroyed that shit.
That's true.
No, fuck no.
That's true. That's true.
And it's like we had to, but one thing I can say though is that, like a lot of my friends, I got a friend. I don't mean to go off subject, but I'm still on subject. I got a real close. I got a few close friends. They're they pro-black. They're real heavy on the pro-black thing, and I'm down with a lot of that, but it's really, but I'm not a hypocrite either.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard for me to want to stand up and be like Black Lives Matter when niggas is killing each other left and right every goddamn day.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
It's like we, so we gotta fix, but a lot of people are like, oh, well, that's the mentality we have. We've learned to self-hate. I understand that. But at the same time, you can't tell somebody to respect your house when you're walking in this shit all over the floor.
That's true.
Okay, somebody, it may be dirt, clean it up first. And, people will start respecting you once you start respecting yourself. And sometimes I get a lot of backlash for that, but I'm like, listen, bro, I don't care how you put it, I'm not no hypocrite.
Yeah.
So I can't expect something from someone if we don't have it within ourselves.
Very
true. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I'm agreeing with you. I said that's very true.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, the main topic was, man, it's just, man, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I believe that too, because I know the Middle East, when you get out of hand, bad things can happen. The women get their ass whooped.
Oh yeah.
And also what I like, correct me if I'm wrong, because you've been over there.
Yes.
From what I've seen, I see people, that wild shit, people get stoned, heads chopped off, all types of crazy shit still goes on. But what I do like is that when a woman does commit adultery on her husband over there, she's looked down upon.
Oh, she can go to jail. She can go to prison.
Wow.
She can go to prison. Wow. Let me tell you something, man. I was in Dubai back in November.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Right there,
yes.
That's some real shit right
yes. There. Let me tell you something, man. In Dubai, well, not in Dubai specifically. It's a little Americanized there, but anywhere else in the UAE, let's say two people are caught having sex out of marriage. The man and the woman are going to jail over there.
Wow.
Now, if a woman cheats on her husband, she's going to jail.
Nice.
So there's a lot more pressure on them not to cheat. Not to mention, a divorced woman in the Middle East is viewed as garbage. It's like no one wants to marry a divorced woman over there. There's no go single mom, go divorced woman. You don't need no man. The Arab men are fucking savages, bro. And really, any woman who's not a virgin over there, they view as garbage. The Middle Eastern men, they want. So there's a lot of pressure on women over there to meet that standard and be a quality woman. See, women only, are disciplined as much as they're forced to be. Women have to have pressure put on them. They're not like men. They don't want to strive for greatness the way we do. They're only going to live up to the bar as high as the bar is. So in America, the bar is practically on the fucking floor. They don't have to do shit, you know? Just having a pussy makes her a fucking goddess in this country. So there's no wonder why women don't amount to shit here. Whereas over there, they have to meet a fucking criteria if they want to find that husband and shit like that, you know? So it's just a different standard, you know?
Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. It ain't no pressure, man. And it's I just love just the shit you say, man. I was riding in the car the other day, and my girl she was listening. I said, hold on, I gotta listen to my dog Karama.
Yes.
So I knew what I was doing was a bold move.
Oh, yeah.
You had a new video where you was talking about don't argue with women.
Yes.
So she was listening. She was like, this guy really thinks he knows everything. Like, he really thinks he knows women. But I didn't even argue with it. I didn't even say that. I just was laughing at her the whole time.
Exactly.
But I was like, you know what I'm saying?
And
I was like, go ahead.
And she didn't have a counter argument to that video, did she?
She didn't.
She just sat a little emotional, and he thinks he's so fly. He thinks he's hot shit. Yeah, that's all she can say. She knows I'm fucking right, but she's too prideful to admit it. You know? Oh, he thinks he's all that. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's why I just laugh, because I'm like, but I'm not. This man has already said don't argue with. I'm not gonna argue with you about that. I'm gonna let you. I'm listening to it. But you in the car riding with me, but hey, it is what it is. If you can't say a logical debate against that, then don't argue. Says, oh, he just thinks he knows women so much.
What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, why don't you explain that? Yeah, exactly. She's just pouting, man. She's just pouting.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's all, man. You know what I'm saying? These women, man, they're so emotional.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They're just emotional, bro. And you cannot argue with emotion. Like you said, how when you make logical sense, like you were telling the woman, like, if you're talking to me behind this guy's back, then I'm quite sure in the future, I piss you off, you gonna talk to another guy behind my back.
Yep. And she said, oh, you're stupid.
She's like, you're stupid.
What the fuck does that mean? The fuck does that mean? That means I'm right and you're too fucking prideful to admit that shit.
Yeah, I mean, at least be like, you know what, Karama? Like, they don't got the sense.
Yes.
People be like, you know what, Karama? No, you're different from this guy. Yes. I hear what you're saying. What I'm doing is wrong. Yeah. You're different from this guy.
At least bullshit me.
At least
bullshit me. Exactly. At least bullshit me, you know? At least give me something, you know? God damn.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate the phone call, man. And yeah, man, I just really, I'm happy to be over here to a certain degree.
Yeah.
But we have a dangerous ourselves because, like you said, it's sad to know that because deep down inside, men, the average man when we was it's the blue pill, right? The blue pill is the simp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We all pretty much the average man. Like I was actually telling my buddy this. I said, man, you know what? The average man grew up blue pill.
Yeah.
Because you want it, and deep down the man's heart, man, he would really want to find a nice woman to marry and build some happily ever after shit with a woman that respects him.
Yeah.
But when you go through and when you see the shit, and when like you said, the divorce rate,
yeah,
it's almost like playing Russian roulette and. Shit, you got more bullets in the chamber.
You got 5 out of 6. You're not playing Russian roulette. You're playing 5 out of 6. You got a 1 in 6 chance of fucking living that shit. God, it's not worth it, man.
Yeah, man. And then, who wants to deliberately, go through the pain of you trying to make it work with a woman and she's not happy and she fucks some other guy behind your back and then
shit.
She takes your kids from you. She takes your money from you. Look at that, man. That's just.
I'd kill a bitch if she took my kids. Like I couldn't do that shit here in this country, bro. It's real talk, man. I'm never doing it. I'm never doing it in this country for that reason.
And guess what? You got so many men that's in prison, or the grave behind a bitch that just fucked them over bad.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
And it's a hurtful thing, man. It really is.
You know something funny I heard, man. You know who Tariq Nasheed is?
Yeah, I know Tariq.
I remember I was watching I'm a big fan of his. I've been watching him for like 8 years, right? And I was watching.
I'm a big fan of Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy Sotomayor. Okay, I like both of them, but I know they have a little beef or whatever. But I remember Tariq Nasheed said one time. He said, and he was applying this to the hood, but I feel like this applies to most men. He said, for almost every man in prison, right? Every man who goes to jail or prison, like 9 times out of 10, there's a bitch behind it. It was something that had to do with a woman, some kind of drama or fighting over a woman or doing something for a woman is why he's in jail. It can be traced back to a bitch like 9 out of 10 times.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it fucking sucks because say if you get into it with the guy, you kill a guy over, or you beat the shit of a guy over, or whatever the fuck happens, or you get killed.
Yeah.
The bitch lives on and rides another day.
Yes.
And you're gone.
Shit. Both of you are gone. Yeah. Whether you're the guy who gets killed or the guy who kills him, you're gone and she's on to the third dick,
She's on to the third penis, bro. And it's horrific.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you think about it, man. You know what I'm saying, man? And it's just getting to the point where the men, like you said, it's something you said the other day, man. I mean to hold you out, but
it's
something you said the other day, man, that really it really hit me hard. You like, man, listen, this MGTOW shit, this is all a part of the government's plan.
Yes.
And then we're falling into the hands of it, but you're like, but this is the best fucking option.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I'm driving in my car and I'm like I've never had nobody put it that way. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what
it's
I'm
still
saying?
the best option, sadly.
That sucks.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That was deep. Karama. But I'm gonna let you go, man. Get back to your show and let some more callers come in. Man.
Appreciate the call, man.
No problem. No. Bye-bye.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that Patreon is working. So anyone who becomes $30 Patreon, you have access to my unlimited uncut recorded live streams. So they're working now. Everything's good to go. I had to take care of that pumpkin pie for my baby Limbo. He's got his pumpkin pie tonight, so he's happy. And I'm taking calls right now, man. Feel free to call in. Call the motherfucking line, bro. Call the motherfucking line, bro. Give me a call. I'm ready to talk some shit. Who's ready to call in, man? I'm ready to talk some fucking shit tonight. Fuck you, Limbo. Peace. piece of shit. Fucking hate you. I'm gonna have a fucking ulcer. No, Rich Piana, I haven't seen that. I have not seen that. I gotta see. Send me the link or some shit. Sometime on like another platform, Twitter or some shit. Caller, you're on the air. Hello. Oh shit! Did I fuck that up? Caller, you're on the air. All right, he's not answering.
Hey.
Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
Hey, I just want to ask you.
Yes.
What was your reason? Like, what made you get into MGTOW?
Into MGTOW?
Yeah.
You know, it was mostly seeing guys around me get like false rape accusations and shit, and then almost catching a few myself. Honestly.
Yeah.
I think that's what did it for me.
What do you mean?
Like
some serious shit?
Yeah, I mean, luckily I never had a bitch go all the way with it with me, but just the fear of even getting one, I started going online and looking that shit up, and then somehow I stumbled across a Sandman video, I think on that same topic, and then it was history after that, And I'm like, oh shit, I'm not the only one who goes through this shit. Like I thought me and the people in my life were like the devils, and we're the only guys who get this shit. Then I saw like a lot of guys in America have the same problem. I'm like, fuck, okay. So that took a huge weight off my back. I'm like, all right, I'm not the devil,
Yeah. Yeah, that's the same shit too, man. When I first found out about MGTOW, it was at Sandman. Same video. And then I looked more into it, and I seen you, and that shit made sense,
Yeah.
Like that shit, I felt that shit like in the, how do you say that? Like a philosophical way,
Yeah.
Like, that's why I think a lot of people relate to that shit. Because what you speak is like knowledge, basically.
Absolutely.
It's true, man. I seen that shit happen, bruh.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, everything you said in the videos, I've seen it, man.
Yeah,
and like
man.
you said, too, it feels like it's the devil on your shoulders,
Yeah, because we've been raised to be these nice, good guys and shit. And here's the thing, bro. It's not just the creepy weirdos who can't get laid that get false rape charges. It's the pretty boy. It's the pretty boy players who break a girl's heart. They get the fucking rape charges too. So nobody's safe. You can be bad with women or you can be good with women. You're still getting a rape charge, Everybody gets them. It's like Oprah, look under your seat. Everybody gets a rape charge. He gets a rape charge. She gets a rape charge. Everybody's getting a rape charge.
Basically depends on the female's mood, huh?
Yes.
If she wants to fuck you over or not. Like you said, they be fucking plotting and scheming and shit.
Yeah. Even cops, bro. Even cops, when they arrest women, are getting harassment charges and rape charges just because the girl wants the charges dropped. So even the cops aren't safe, bro.
Yeah,
something I saw today, man?
What the fuck do we do, bro?
You know something I saw today, bro? I was driving around town tonight, and I saw a male and a female officer pull over some fat chick, right? So the male and the female officer pull over the fat chick, and the male officer has the female officer frisk her so that he doesn't get like some kind of sexual harassment shit. So you got a male cop who has to have a female cop with him like at all times to frisk the female suspects because he's afraid of like getting an accusation. Fucking law enforcement is afraid.
Those fat bitches too.
Oh yeah, it's always the fat bitch. Oh, fuck, bro.
Fucking us over.
Oh god.
They're the ones that get the least action. They should be happy.
Shit.
But yeah, at my job, like 5 out of 10 dudes are paying alimony.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and there's some sad man. It's depressing, but
fuck.
Damn. That's why I'm only 23 and I'm just seeing,
Yeah.
Well, fuck, what can we do, man? It's just scary.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not trying to bust my ass for all this money and then what? I could lose it just like that?
Exactly. It's fucked, man.
Yeah. But what can we do about it besides, like everything you told us?
I'm going to do a video on that, how to hide your money from women, by the way. I have it in my notes. I'm going to talk about.
What do you mean?
There are ways that you can, like, I'm going to go into some real gangster shit. How you can, a woman can never touch your money. You can put it, and I'm not talking about putting it in mutual. I'm not talking about putting it in like a living trust or shit like that. I'm gonna go into some real gangster shit, how to hide your money in ways that women will never be able to touch it. Even if they're married to you, by law, they can't touch your money. You know.
Hey, that sounds like a must.
If you ever saw the movie Goodfellas, you probably have an idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's the movie.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, you know, spoiler alert, he keeps shitting other people's names. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go really deep into that in a video soon.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But hey, man, it's like if you had the audience of every single last person on Earth, all 7 billion of us, and you had a chance to tell everybody a message,
I would get fucking sniped. I would go out like JFK. I said if I had that many people watching, I'd have at least 500,000 women fucking shooting at me. Fuck, you know, the guys would love it, but the women would be, I'd be fucking getting shot left and right, you know, fucking pink mist shit, you know.
But if you had like everybody under one roof and you had a chance to give everybody a message, like on some real shit, what would it be?
Everybody, men and women?
Yeah. 7 billion of us.
You know, the one thing I would tell, you know, the one thing I'd tell everybody, I would say love is the ultimate religion. That's what I would tell them. I'd say not Christianity, not Islam, not Judaism. I'd say practice the religion of love for the people around you, no matter what they believe, and everything else will work itself out. That's what I would tell them.
Hell yeah, you just passed the test, bro.
You think so? I got the golden ticket. Did I just get the? Did I just get the keys to the chocolate factory right now? Oh shit.
Yeah, man. But a lot of people don't care about love, you know. Or
it's all about if you believe what I believe. Yep, it's all about fitting into cliques and shit, you know. Oh, you don't believe what I believe? Then fuck you. All right. Shit.
Yeah. Like over the past 2,000, 3,000 years, all these ancient religions to modern religions, Buddhism, all that shit, you know, they've all had one thing in common: treat people how you want to be treated, you know.
Yes.
If people have been keeping that shit around for so long, it must mean something, right?
Absolutely.
Why don't they tell you that shit in school?
Because they're there to indoctrinate you, not to educate you.
But they don't even educate us in any way.
I know, because they're there to indoctrinate you, not to educate you.
Shell, like I had to find myself, you know. They didn't help me find shit.
That's true.
I feel like they straight up kill your creativity.
Yeah.
They straight up make you just a boring ass. I don't know. They just take your soul away.
Yeah, that's what it's designed to do, man.
Well, some of it's good, like the science, you know.
Oh yeah. No, bro. Sometimes, like when I'm at my job and I'm struggling, you know, to like make my sales, I'm like, fuck. You know, when I was dissecting that frog, how can I use that to help me get my sales? You know, that helps me. You know, that all that shit I did. It you know, it makes sense. It helps you absolutely. You know, definitely. The fucking nucleus and shit. I'm like, how do I get down to the nucleus of this fucking problem at work? You know, it all helps you, man.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you. It's useless.
But hey.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think we're here on this planet for? Like, what's the reason?
Honestly, you know, and here's the thing: people say like there's no purpose in this life and shit, right? But that's not necessarily true, because if there was no purpose, certain shit wouldn't make you feel bad. You know what I'm saying? You know when you've done something fucked up, like you just feel bad about it, right?
Yeah,
so,
that deep feeling inside.
Yeah. And here's the way I see it. What I know we're here for is to procreate and have a successful nuclear family. I believe that, honestly. Why do you think kids suffer when they don't have both?
That makes any man feel good.
Exactly, man. Kids wouldn't suffer without both parents if they weren't meant to have both parents, right? So I believe we were meant to have happy, healthy nuclear families. And in America, that's like the one thing you can't get. So
that's the main thing that's fucking up.
Yeah.
Damn. All my nephews and all my nieces, they don't got a dad. That's crazy.
Yeah. And how are they doing?
hella bad, horrible.
Shit, I
fucking
bet.
up their lives.
I bet
feeling
it is.
bad, drug addiction.
Shit.
Damn.
Shit.
Crazy shit, man.
Shit.
But yeah, I listened to my dad and, you know, the morals and responsibilities he taught me.
Right.
It helps.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
As a kid, I thought, oh, fuck all this shit. But nah, it teaches you how to be a man, how to be on your own, you know?
Right.
The more self-discipline you got, the more free you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, shit, that's crazy. Every man has to have a family, but with these females nowadays, shit, that shit, can't stand a bitch now.
No. It's horrible.
But yeah. All right then, man. I'm gonna pass out.
Definitely, man. Appreciate the call, man.
Yeah. And thank you for all the videos you put up.
That's what I'm here for, man. That's what I'm here for.
All right, man. Take it easy.
You too, man. All right, guys. I'm gonna slow down on the live call. I mean, on the phone calls for a little bit. Let's check on some shit. Read some chat messages. You know. Woo. Someone says, yes, Amarak, Just a guy says true chewy. Yes, Limbo. Limbo, I can talk ghetto. I can do whatever the fuck I want. But you're my twink and you do what I tell you to do. You fucking got it? I don't want you talking ghetto, Limbo. I want you to be a pretty classy lady. All right? I'm a classy lady. You don't get to talk ghetto like me. Exactly, Cody. Limbo is my fucking twink, all right? He's the bottom and I'm the top. You talking shit to me, Limbo? Really? You talking shit? You talking shit, Limbo? You think you're fucking hard now? You were on the bottom for the longest time, and now you think you're gonna fucking come up and fucking get me? Really? You better get back to ironing my shirts, Limbo, and folding my laundry. Go make some eggs and coffee for me, Limbo. I'm hungry. Go make me some fucking eggs and coffee like Central Air lights, you know? Eggs and coffee. Oh shit. Do your fucking job. Do your fucking job, Limbo. Eggs and coffee, bitch. Yo, where is that guy tonight, bro? Where the fuck is Central Air, bro? He's like, you think he would have been in here by now? You know? Where the fuck is he? Jesus. So what'd you guys have for dinner tonight? Yeah, Chewbacca Cabra, what'd you have for dinner, bro? Yo, man, he calls into the stream, fucking Central Air, bro. He calls into the stream and asks me, "What did I have for dinner, bro?" I fucking died, man. I fucking lost it, bro. I was like, "What the? Oh man." Oh shit, man. I read the comments. You guys were like, "Really? What the fuck? What do you have for dinner?" I lost my shit. Oh god. And then I asked him, "So what do you usually have for breakfast?" He's like, "I like my eggs and coffee." I'm like, "Oh god." Oh god. Whoa, Mid-South Way, you better slow the fuck down. Limbo's my bitch. You better bat the fuck off, Mid-Tow Way. I'll crack your fucking head open. Limbo is my twink. All right? That's my ass. For my dick only. All right? Nobody's fucking Limbo except for me. You got that, Mid-Tow Way? You better bat the fuck up. Limbo's my prison, bitch. Yeah, damn right, motherfucker. Damn fucking right. Trying to take my bitch. Hell no. Whew. That's my favorite Yu Yu Hakusho character, Dakari. No, Kurt, I wouldn't. Kurt, I have women who have sent me money on Patreon, and I still don't let them in the fucking chat. They're like, "Hey, I know you don't like girls in here." Uh, King John, when you walk into a stream and you hear "That's my prison, bitch," only Karama, that's precious. But no, Kurt John, I've had women send me money on Patreon and they're like, "Hey, I know you don't accept girls in here, but I just had to tell you I like your videos. Here's like $10." And I still don't let them in the fucking chat after that. Like they'll try to think because like they donated some money that they can start talking to me. And I'm like, nope. I don't even refund their money. I spent that shit. And I still kicked them out. Went and got me some Hawaiian punch. Tasty. Tastes even better when it's bought with feminist tears, you know? I swear to God, free food tastes so much better. No refund, motherfucker. I'll keep your money. I'll keep your money, baby. Exactly. I try to do them every day, Cody. Limbo, I'm not going to dox myself by answering that question. You know, I got a no caller ID call, so I think I'll answer this one. Caller, you're on the air. Well, he fucking hangs up. Okay. I wasn't even taking calls, right? And then this guy calls with a no caller ID. So I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling dangerous. All right, I'll take the call. So then I take the call and he hangs up. I'm like, all right, fuck it. This is why I don't go back on my principles, right? Motherfuckers. I bet it is Limbo, bro. I bet it is Limbo. Just wants to hear daddy's voice in person. You know? Can't get enough. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Limbo? Am I really scary, guys? Am I really fucking scary? How am I scary? What the fuck is so scary about me, Limbo? Scary how? Scary how? How the fuck am I scary? You tell me what's so fucking scary about me. How the fuck am I scary? I like Sandman, Cody. I have nothing. There's nothing. I have no problem with Sandman. Sandman, he's like Sandman is like the Toyota Corolla of MGTOW. He's like the reliable, consistent, everyday, decent information. Like he's gonna get you from point A to point B. Every time you listen to Sandman, it's like fucking reliability. He's gonna give you some decent content every single day. That's how I would describe Sandman. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I've seen Howard there too, like for years. I was watching Howard there back when he had 1,000 subscribers. Knowledge. Got this Lamborghini here. Here in my garage. It's got this new Lamborghini here. Here in my garage. In my garage. Hey everyone, Sandman here. Hey everyone, Sandman here. Hey everyone, Sandman here. Today's video is brought to you by Karama MGTOW. Shut up, Carol. Fucking wife beater. Yeah. Forget about it. Corolla MGTOW. Oh shit! I went from Karama MGTOW to Corolla MGTOW. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.